Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of my little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves, and these are strange days indeed. I'm talking about planning this week. Eisenhower said, "A plan is nothing, planning is everything." Churchill said essentially the same thing. And what both of them meant by that was, in the heat of the battle, the plans often go out the window, but all the preparation that you prepared in your planning remains. You need to have a plan. A plan in the heart of man is like deep water, the Bible tells us, but a man or woman of understanding will draw it out. What's your plan? I said earlier this week that I would share the most important notebook, because I have all these notebooks that I've written plans in over the years. Some of them have been quite successful, some of them not so much so. Some I've just dropped along the wayside as times have changed or the plan became impractical. The COVID-19 epidemic put some of my plans not only on hold, they put them in the past. But when a plan is put in the past, you always have opportunity to develop a new plan. And that's why this notebook is the most important notebook, because when I was going through all of my notebooks, I came across this notebook that I've had for years, and I opened it up and it was absolutely blank. That's the most important notebook. What's your plan? What's your future? Because your plan is your future. And if you don't have a plan, you don't have a future. Jeremiah 29:13, I know the thoughts that I think toward you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Another translation reads, a hope and a future. God has a plan for your life. What's your plan for your life? And you may be thinking, but Doc, I really don't know God's plan for my life. God's plan, once you catch this, God's plan for your life is more than likely whatever it is that you want to do. That's the beauty of free moral agency. Job said there's a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives them understanding. The plan that's in your heart is probably the plan birthed by God. And if it's not, you'll get a red light, because God doesn't have any green lights. What's your plan? Write your plan down. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Which is why at the beginning of every year, I write down my goals for the year, and I make that my plan for the year. And that's why anytime I'm undertaking anything brand new, I always write down the plan. Write the vision, make it plain upon tables, so he may run that readeth it. I don't have time to exegete that verse of scripture, but that idea of running and reading is the plan actually calls out to you while you're running to make the plan a reality in your life. What's your plan? You've got to have a plan, and if you've got a plan, you've got a future. I want you to have a future. That's my prayer for you this week, that you will find your future, and your future is going to be a bright future indeed. Write it down. This week at Aspire Church, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, heal your head. Listen, you probably don't have a heart problem. You have a head problem. You're trying to believe God. You're trying to create expectation. You're trying to live a victorious life. It's not what's in your heart that's holding you back. It's what's in your head. This Sunday, heal your head. It's powerful stuff, and it will help you in these days of negativity in which we find ourselves. This message will help you to heal your head. Share it with someone. Catch it live on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv or on Facebook at Aspire Church TV. That's Facebook, Aspire Church TV, on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv. And then join me next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Brand new little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves. And by the way, I appreciate all of your comments, and oftentimes I respond to those comments. Words of encouragement, greatly appreciated. Blessings to you. I'll see you this week.